journey Brent Cross. Funny enough, the last or the first ever road video I did had music, and within a day I got a message from YouTube telling me I shouldn't have done it, so Sodom I say, because I'm not going to drive without the radio on, so here we go. Bangerer.
show comes with a warning. Please beware. Frankly, simply, just too hot for radio.
Bangara! Bule bule! Swiss Cottage ahead. This is coming up to Finchley Road Tube. The real O2 centre is actually on the right. I think my wide angle might even get a little bit of it, but apparently it was meant to be the H2O and they got it wrong. But basically the O2 centre has been in Finchley Road since the 90s. It's the only O2 centre I know. I reckon that if somebody wants to go to a concert, they should go there and not go to the one in Docklands, because that's the dome and it's a pile of crap. Okay, thank you.
Pakistan landlines for 1 penny and 4p to mobiles. Call Bangladesh landline for 1 penny and mobile.
John Lewis, John Barnes on the right.
3 calls from UK.
It's now Waitrose and Habitat, unfortunately. I was in there a few years ago and thinking, my goodness, Habitat has been there a long time. Let's hope they don't go bust. A few weeks later, they went bust. Yes, that tends to happen around here, that you get used to something and it goes. We're now heading for Swiss Cottage, and after Swiss Cottage I will be going back north to Hampstead and Golders Green and back to Brent Cross in a nice little sort of circle. Swiss Cottage now.
Has top brands and keen prices. See us online today.
Then you'll be so delighted you'll be bouncing up and down. This is Sunrise Radio, part of the Lit Corporation. Sunrise Radio. Broadcasting to the Asian community 24 hours a day. This is Sunrise Radio.
That's the theatre opposite there, New Hampstead Theatre. Old one was a prefab, it was in for a long time.
Previous attempts to deport him have been unsuccessful because of concerns that he would face an unfair trial in the country. Home Secretary Theresa May says Qatada is a dangerous man. He is a risk to our national security and he should be deported.
A bit well weighed,
I believe the assurances and the information we have gathered will mean that we can soon put Qatada on a plane and get him out of our country for good. Anders Breivik, who's admitted killing 77 people in a bombing and shooting attack in Norway last year.
Off he goes. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
Says he was fighting multiculturalism but denies criminal responsibility. The 17-year-old has been sentenced to 8 years detention for killing a pensioner during the riots last summer. Darrell D'Souza punched Richard Mannington both to the ground as he tried to put out a fire in West London. His mum Lavinia D'Souza was jailed for 18 months for perverting the course of justice. The victim's sister, Anne Wilderspin, spoke outside court.
Forgiveness does not condone his terrible acts, but puts aside any desire I might have for retribution and leaves Darrell emotionally free to change.
The Foreign Secretary says he welcomes a decision by Chinese officials to investigate the mysterious death of a British businessman in China. Neil Haywood's death was originally blamed on excessive alcohol consumption. It's now thought he may have been murdered. 250 jobs are at risk at the high-end clothing store Aquascutum after it went into administration.
Aquascutum, see?
Firm, which is dressed
what did I say? You get used to something and it goes broke. Is that a coincidence or what? I had absolutely no idea about that. See, I said asked how the synchronicity works in the world. I said that Habitat had gone bust just after. I thought, I hope it doesn't go bust, and I wonder who's next. Aquascutum. It's been 160 years, one after another. CCTV enforcement. I'm doing that, mate. I'm doing the CCTV. Now I must be very careful when I'm doing this. I don't want to use rude language, they'll ban my video, but if I do a nice anagram or something of what I think of those little video cars, so I'm doing this for entertainment and pleasure, and they're doing it to get innocent people into trouble. I'll let you make up your own little phrases for what I think of those people, but pretty sure you'll get a rough idea. Put the music back on when it comes out after the news. Coming into centre of Hampstead Village now. Heath Street, where I used to go to school. To get a little bit of traffic in Hampstead. It's not Hampstead without a traffic jam, I think. Even since the 60s, when we used to come here for lunch or dinner, there was always a nice queue of traffic. It's not too bad today. I used to come here a lot, but they were the first place in the suburbs to charge for parking. What happened? I stopped going to Hampstead. Now, if you park on the Heath after 2:30, you can get here for nothing. But I'm getting a bit older now, and the walk and the hills are just a bit too much hassle to walk all that way. Because all the Heath car parks now, they used to be free, now they're £4.50. So of course they're 3/4 empty now. And there's a little man in his green uniform there, writing down people's numbers. Perrins Walk is George's flat. It used to be George's flat, my friend from LBC Radio. I could turn this off actually as we're in the traffic, but it's moving, so at least you see a few people walking around, and I can keep my running commentary going. I've had problems with this camera, it's not even that old, but it's been chewing up videos, making little errors which I can't edit out. It's been days before I can get anything, and then had a mark on it showing the name of the program that I'd used, so every time I make a film I have no idea if it's going to work or not, including this one. Pain in the arse. Will we make the lights this time? Just coming up to Hampstead Tube Station. Potts in the Mercedes is going to do a U-turn and block up everybody, and then his friend in the Chrysler's coming out. No, he's going the right way. I beat it. So if you get too quick for these buggers, yeah, the black one nearly went into the gold one. The gold one did actually turn in the right direction, so he wasn't going to do a U-turn. But why the guy, it was like the pit stop in the Grand Prix yesterday, Sunday. Only these guys aren't racing, and that guy could have waited for the gold one to come out first, but he had to come out and nearly go into him, blocking his complete path. But this is London, and that's how everyone drives. We got the music back yet? No. More adverts. Hampstead Village. Probably deserted because nobody can afford to come here anymore. I certainly can't. There's La Gaffe, where I used to go for tea and dinner. It's a very nice little just past the Quaker Meeting House where they have the spiritual talks, where I've been many times at the weekend. Coming up to Whitestone Pond now. They have actually, for the first time ever, made Whitestone Pond into something alive. It just used to be a bowl of concrete, but they've put reeds in it now. It's much nicer. Now, I won't go around Highgate for the simple reason that half the purpose of this trip is to go through Golders Green. If I go through Highgate, I'll end up coming back on the A1, which I've done already, so there is no point doing an extra bit round Highgate. Now, Jack Straw's Castle is coming up ahead, which used to be a pub. They wanted to make it into flats. They said as long as you keep the pub downstairs you can have the flats. Of course that never happened, so it is now a block of flats. It's got a gym at the bottom, so you can go there for a drink in the evening in the gym, like now. So that's one of the many 5 or 6 local pubs now gone forever. Not that I like them much, but if I've got to go to a pub I'd rather go to one that I like, so that's another one down the drain. Right, we're now heading on to Hampstead Heath. That's where my school cross country used to be. They've actually filmed it from the 70s now, so nothing but ups and downs these hills. So it's pretty nasty having to run up and down those hills when you're at school, totally unfit. You have to do it about 3 times a year. These walls are actually now made of concrete. They used to have wood on them. They took that off. A couple of concrete with ivy so you can't see it. Now they put wood at the front as well. But they are concrete. A long time without the music. Lotus Hill Park on the left. To my other school on the right, King Alfred, which apart from the academic record was the only school I actually liked going to every day. It was like a 2-year-long holiday. So we go back for a reunion there every year. Right, now coming into Golders Green. Hey!
yourself your more music drive home with on a Tuesday. How you doing?
Here we are at the Hoop Lane junction. On the right is Hoop Lane, where I used to work, my first full-time job, or I think it was. What a pile of crap that was. But, few memories, and on the left in a moment was my first part, well, one of my first part-time jobs, washing up. Now the Gold Green International Supermarket was the bus stop in 1974 or something. I used to go to school for the early shift and then go there afterwards and wash up 5 days a week. What a lovely job. I lasted 2 weeks before I packed it in. Quite normal in London when you're driving, the bikes go faster than you. You overtake them and it all slows up and they overtake you again. I reckon that he'll be with me all the way to the lights. I'm not going up to the lights. Centre on the left, very nice, but a bit big for Golders Green. It's a nice building. And off we go back to where we started. Morris Colt Dry Cleaner's been there, I think, as long as I remember. Double-decker bus on the 210. I mean, they probably need it. Look at the trouble it is getting round. There's a lot of police out today. There's two nicking a busker at Golders Green, but I couldn't turn the camera around to show it. I didn't want to attract their attention either, as you would expect. Now in a moment, if we can see it, I can see it, you'll see the Holiday Inn, Brent Cross and the ghastly arch of Wembley Stadium ahead. I can see it anyway. I'm just going up to Brent Cross station, which used to be called Brent Station until 1976 when they built the shopping centre. There's a train, it's very convenient. Station on the right. This area used to be called Brent, but once the station name changed, nobody thinks of it as that anymore. It's called Brent because of the river at the top of the borough of Brent. Is also the river, not Brent itself, which is in the borough of Barnet, if you understand that. Here we are back at Brent Cross where we started. Go underneath Hendon Way, you can go around the slip road on the North Circular until we get back to Staples Corner, where I will conclude. I'll carry on up there, so I don't think I've done Staples Corner going that way. Nice person's letting me go. Here we go all the way up to West End and Broadway, because I've not done it in this direction. Brent Cross, going under the Golden Way now. Oh, it started to rain. Oh, well. Nearly there anyway. I've been pretty lucky because you can't make a film with the windscreen wipers going. I just realised that, so that's one thing you've got to do when it's dry. So I've been very lucky. I went out, it's just begun raining. We've beaten the system. How about that? Holiday on the left. Are going on in a moment, I'm sorry, but just do one of those. We're nearly home anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I suppose the rain adds a little bit of reality to the film, doesn't it, as if there wasn't enough. It's only an April shower. It has been showering in April nearly every day. Up in a minute because there's no point filming the last 2 minutes if it's going to be raining. I suppose if I can see through the window, you can. To call it a day a little bit soon because it's getting a bit silly. Now there's the scrap metal place where they've all got the wood which piled up until one day, of course, fell down and caught fire, as everyone except them expected. It's a good thing I didn't go out shopping. I could have stopped the car before. I was thinking of stopping the car in Golders Green, doing some, not that I need to do any, just doing a little walk around. Oh, I see the police are there, so I think I'm going to say goodbye now.